Well, good evening, everyone. You're not going to be much fun tonight, are you? Good evening. I probably should turn this up a little bit. Oh, I have a few things to say, and hopefully it'll be less than an hour. Anyway, who has been to one of our wonderful events prior to this? Anyone? All right, so you all know what to expect. So for those of you who have not been to one of these, if you're expecting polished theater, yeah, maybe come on Sunday. It'll be a little bit better. Anyway, so this is more, we present this more as a reader's theater type of presentation. So the cast, they carry their scripts with them. There's not a lot of movement because we had exactly 2 rehearsals. So you know it's well polished, and they're going to be in the right place every time. I don't know, after 20 rehearsals, I can't get it right. So, but I do have some thanks that I have to say. First of all, thanks to Faith Lutheran for allowing us to put on these wonderful events. This is our 4th one, by the way. We were interrupted by that, that thing. We're not going to call it what it is. Anyway, so I want to thank Faith Lutheran. I need to thank Harvey High School because we borrow their microphones, and there's a little deal I have with them on that. So I do a little work for them. They help us a little, so we're glad for that. I need to thank Kristen. Kristen is the one who really makes sure we get the kids scheduled and all that, and also she's the one who does all the cooking. Cooking. What are we having? Crow. Oh, yeah, crow. Good luck with that. I looked at it and I didn't try it, so. So thank Kristen for the work that she puts into it. I need to thank my wife because she puts up with me, and she does all the things that I don't do. So I'm glad that she's here for that. And then finally, I have to thank you all for being here, especially on such a beautiful night. Only in North Dakota would people show up on a day like this. It's good for you, right? So for those of you who aren't familiar with our facility, if you need to use the restroom, there's a restroom. If you go through that double door back there, there's a restroom there. Or if you veer off before you get to the double doors and go into the kitchen and take a right, there's another bathroom back there. Or if you want to go through the double doors and down the stairs, there's a couple more bathrooms down there. Now, you're going to hear about a bathroom over here, okay? No. So, do not go that way. There is no bathroom that you can use over there. So that's what I just wanted to give those little thanks. There's no light cues or anything. We're still working out some of the bugs on a couple of the sections of this little show. But have you heard enough from me? Obviously not, because that wasn't very loud. Yes, have you heard enough from me? All right, so I'm gonna introduce to you the host of events this evening. I don't have a name for him. He's Maitre D'. Come on, join us, Maitre D', and give us some lines.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I be the first to welcome you to our fine restaurant this evening. You may have noticed a sign out front. You indeed have ventured into the notorious Cafe Murder. But please, do not fear. Did you know the word murder is the same name as a group of crows? Our chef is a world famous for his succulent blackbird pie, vegetarian, of course. This was our simple origin of our humble eatery's menacing moniker. So there's no reason whatsoever you should be scared at the notorious Cafe Murder.
Okay, so now that you know what's going to happen, we're going to serve you crow. And as the cast is getting in place, I'll talk in just another minute. So
Now then, enjoy your supper. I'll be maitre d' for the evening, so please don't hesitate to let me know if there's anything.
Hey!
If there's anything that at all
Hey,
that.
Paco!
Paco?
Yeah, get over here.
What seems to be the problem, miss?
I asked for a smidgen of salt on my appetizer. This is quite clearly a pinch. I get gastrointestinal problems when I eat too much salt, you know.
I'm sorry to hear that, madam.
Don't I get problems, guys?
Oh, you got problems, all right.
How long do you think this will take, Rosemary? I'm meeting someone at 9 tonight.
It's my party. This will go as long as it has to.
Wow, you guys are real downers, you know that? My cell phone, totally doesn't work in here.
Let me get you another plate, miss. Is there anything I could get you or your friends?
They're not my friends. They're my siblings. I'm Rosemary. This is Marjorie.
Pleasure.
Melvin.
Peace.
Val.
Huh?
And Ball.
Hey.
We're here to celebrate my birthday.
Happy birthday!
Shut up. Now listen carefully. I'm allergic to water, so tell your chef if he uses so much as a drop in my entree, I could die.
That would be a shame.
What?
Nothing. Look, miss, I don't know if it's possible to be allergic to water. There's a condition that means fear water. It means hydrophobia, but I doubt that you have that.
I want to talk to your chef.
Very well. Frank! One moment, please.
I can't wait around all night, you know.
Rosemary, will you settle down? There's other people in this restaurant.
Yeah, but I'm more important than they are.
Chill out, Ro. Open yourself to the universe.
Yeah, and shut your pie hole while you're at it.
You're all heartless! This is how you treat your own sister on her birthday?
Hello? Ray's Pizza? You still deliver?
Everyone, may I introduce you to our chef, Frank.
Hey, Frog.
A pleasure.
Yeah, hi. Tell him about my condition.
Frank, this is Rosemary. She cannot have any water. Understand?
Oh, yes, I understand.
Can you make her something without it?
Oh, yes, there are many things one can make without rosemary.
No. This is Rosemary. No water for her.
No water, no rosemary. Gotcha.
No water for Rosemary.
Ah,
Understand?
no.
I can't have any water. Je le no drinke water. Capiche? Comprehendes?
Water all around, folks.
Ah! Get that away from me!
What's her problem?
She's allergic to rosemary.
Okay, calm down now. Calm down.
Just get away from me. And tell me where the bathroom is.
Yes, miss. Let me show you the way. The light, it takes a long time to turn on, so it might be pitch black in there for the moment. If it's not already on, we wouldn't want you to hurt yourself, would we?
Actually, all the talk about water, I think I need to go too.
Me too. Val?
Huh? Oh yeah, totally.
Right this way, Miss Rosemary.
I can show them the way.
No. I got this.
No, I will wait. Off we go into Ziwalu yonder.
Whoop-de-doo.
Okay, just go.
I messed up.
I say, we seem to have lost someone. Who's missing?
Couldn't say.
Sure is quieter, though.
This is true.
Hey, what do you know? I think we're missing Rosemary.
I ain't missing her.
I guess someone should call the cops.
The reception on this thing is hideous. Piece of junk.
How's my timing?
Excellent. How'd you get here so quickly?
The poster said there was a mystery show here tonight.
It's a good thing you're here, Detective.
Harris. Reginald Harris.
Harris, would you excuse me for a moment?
Certainly.
Why do these people not have any water?
Oh, I must have missed that table.
They don't have any flowers either. I want you to take care of this right away.
Yes, boss.
I'm terribly sorry.
Here, take ours.
Thank you.
My apologies, Detective. Thank you for coming on such short notice.
Absolutely. So, what's the problem?
Well, we seem to have lost a member of our party.
Ah, a Codes James Jeffords, eh? Well, I'll check it out. Where was this person last seen? John who?
No. In the John.
Zulu, ZWC.
Ah, I see. WC.
Wee wee.
Oh, no thanks, I just went.
Pardon?
Wee.
No, mon ami. ZWC, you see.
That's where the woman was that scene.
Or not seen, to be precise. The lights were out in the hallway.
Oh, I see. I'll have a look then. Back in a flash.
So, how about them Vikings?
Have a look at this.
What is that?
Good lord, she's naked somewhere.
No. I have determined the young lady was murdered.
Murdered?
Murdered right here. In Cafe Murder. Ooh, nice touch.
Thank you. Have you found any clues, Detective Harris? Like a murder weapon, perhaps?
It appears she was done in with a few splashes of cold water. Never seen anything like it. The severe hydration caused some sort of chemical breakdown. She withered away right there on the bathroom floor.
So where's the black hat?
I suspect, of course, that all of you had motives. Well, it just seems that people in this room usually have that sort of thing in this sort of situation.
No, actually, I haven't.
I think it also said somewhere on the poster here that's what was it.
Sweet.
We'll cooperate in any way we can, Detective.
Excellent. Bring me a pickle and pimento loaf sandwich, and enough room to work my magic.
A pickle and what?
No. Wait. Questions. I'm supposed to question you. That's how this works, right? All right. Hold it right there. Nobody leaves this room.
Detective, have you done this before?
Well, I just graduated, see?
Ah, I see.
I also took a correspondence course. I'm trained in computer science and also basic neurosurgery.
I see.
So you became a detective through the mail?
Private investigator, actually. See, you can't become a detective until you... Hey, wait a minute. I'll ask the questions around here. Now, what was this lady's name? Rosemary. Not Rosemary St. John.
Yeah, why? Did you know her?
I'm afraid I did. I had a little run-in with her this morning. Actually, she had more of a run-in with me. I don't like to speak ill of the dead, but...
No, please, speak freely.
Looks like we have another suspect.
Suspect? Me? I'm the investigator.
Where were you 5 minutes ago?
I resent this. Where were you 5 minutes ago?
Trying to get the light on in the hallway with all the other suspects.
Can you prove you didn't murder her?
No. Can you prove I did?
No. Darn it!
Okay then, I've got an idea. Since no one seems to be impartial here, why don't we ask the other guests in the room to attempt to solve the murder? Everyone?
Yeah.
Stellar idea.
Okay then. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I'd like each table to open an envelope marked number 1. Inside, you'll find a list of 12 questions. Together, as a table, we'd like you to look over the questions, and in a moment, the suspects, including myself, will visit each table, and you'll have a chance to ask each person 3 questions from the list. You may ask the same question to more than one suspect if you wish, or ask different questions each time. But each suspect will answer only 3 questions. Good luck.
All right, that should be long enough. Let's go ahead and shift tables once again. Everyone's going to get around to you, so take your time. All right, let's go ahead and shift again. All righty, let's go ahead and shift over again. Are you getting all those? Are they answering all your questions properly? All right, let's go ahead and shift again. Looks like we still have a couple tables to go, right? All right. You should have this down by now, so let's go ahead and move once more. We should be getting close. Just a word of as they clear your tables, please keep your fork, okay? Keep your forks. All right, did we shift again? Go ahead and shift again if we're not. So, Maitre D, are you back at your original table? One more table? Okay. All right. So the cast is going to make sure they go back to any tables that they might have missed. Is there any table that missed talking to one of the cast members? Hey, Manning, tell Kristen not to send the desserts until we're ready.
Until all of us are back there?
Until we say so. Are you done? Got all the tables? Go back to the kitchen. Are you all done? Yeah. Head back to the kitchen. Go ahead. Get back to the kitchen.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. I will now ask you to open envelope number 2 on your table. Inside, you'll find a ballot with each suspect to cast your table's vote.
And they'll find a ballot for each person. No, each person at the table will have their own ballot.
Place an X next to a suspect you think is responsible tonight at Cafe Murder.
Whoa! Ah! Sorry, I wasn't at my place.
We will now be serving desserts, and we will collect your ballots at the end of the dessert. Good luck.
All right. So tell them to go ahead and bring the desserts out. So you have until the end of the desserts to vote. Make sure that you put your name on the ballot, because if you don't put your name on the ballot, if you win, you don't win. It's as easy as that. How's the food? All right. Well, yes, we should thank the chef. Well, not that chef. The caterer. So Kristen asked me to pass on a little bit of information for you. These desserts are big. And so if you can't eat your entire dessert, then you are certainly welcome to take it home with you, and there's cellophane in the kitchen that we can wrap it up in for you when the time comes. So we have one other little part, one little piece of unfinished business. So I need your full attention here. I need your whole attention here, all of your attention. You have to stop talking, because it's really important. We're doing this for a particular reason, and that's to raise money. And so those little baskets that are on your table, they're not very big, but you know, you can put a lot of $50 bills in those. You can also put a whole bunch of checks in there. Now, the food alone tonight was worth $150. Okay? So we don't be bashful. Go ahead and put those big denominations in there. Yes. Okay, so yes. There's a few little catches here. So this cast, just so you know, this cast was supposed to be almost all female. Well, as you can see, we have 3. So we had to change some of the characters around. And so, yes, when I printed those, that was a male, and now it's a female. So it's not Harris, it's Harriet. So that's the reason for that. So again, but don't be afraid to put money in those little baskets there. That's why we're doing it. Until they're full, we're not going to go on. So you've heard about those preachers who look at the plates when they come back and say it's not full enough, and they send them around again. Well, I don't want to do that. So make sure you fill those up just generously. If you want to write a check out, you can write a check out to Faith Lutheran Church. Just put on it youth activities on the memo line. We'll get it to the right place. And that's the beauty of a check. You can write that for as much as you want. So, any questions in regards to cast members are or the voting on that? Now the maitre d' is going to come back in a little bit and explain how we do the next step. So we'll give you a few more minutes to finish your desserts, and I'll get out of your view. We have to figure out how to do this last part. We didn't really practice this last part very well. Does anybody else need dessert? Does anybody need an extra dessert? Oh, they've got desserts there. Yeah. Oh, come on now. They're big. They're not that big. I could probably pack 2 of those away.
When you, when your table is finished voting, please fold your ballots, take the flowers out of your vase, should be somewhere in the middle of your table, deposit your ballots back in the vase, but don't worry about your ballots. They're dry. Your ballots should not get wet. And put the flowers back. Excuse me, sir. What's in your vase? What's in your vase here? That's peculiar. They're wet. Is anyone missing a pair of gloves?
Not me.
Not me.
Not me.
All right, I did it. Is that what you want to hear? I did it. And I'm not ashamed of it. She was a terrible woman, and I'm glad she's gone. Gosh darn it all to the head. Now then, Rosemary was a regular at the restaurant where I used to work. As I said before, she was miserable. One day, while trying to poison her waterless entree, I was caught by the chef and fired. I swore revenge. I found out Rosemary was having a birthday party at Cafe Murder. How apropos. I thought, I'll make it her death day party instead. So I applied for a job here as a waiter. My intent was to spill water on her at the table and make it look like an accident. But that didn't quite work out. So I followed her into the restroom and splashed her with water in the jug. Those of you with a keen eye for detail may have noticed I was wearing gloves at the beginning of the evening. When I came back from the bathroom, however, I wasn't wearing them. That's because in the process of hydrating Miss Rosemary, I got them wet. I hid the gloves in my pocket and then snuck them into the flower vase. It was a perfect crime. And I would have gotten away with it too, if it wasn't for those meddling kids. Oh well. I might as well have my last meal. I'm famished.
Pull up
Pull up a chair, come on.
I thank you all from the bottom of my heart for coming out to our little restaurant and for helping us solve this mystery tonight. It is now time to see who among us guessed correctly. The ballots, please. Enjoy your desserts as we patiently wait for the ballots.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Cafe Murder. Stand up, take a bow. The waiter. Rachel. All right. So Rachel, Rachel G.
I think it said Rachel Sieg.
Rachel C. Oh no, C. Yep. Okay. I can't read. So we have a wonderful gift for you. It's we spared no expense. So we thought maybe after you came to Cafe Murder, you should have a little crow.
Excellent work, everybody. We could not have done it without you. Now then, if you'll excuse me, our guest tonight invited me and Franck to finish their dinner and finish this delectable meal.
Oh well, it could have worked. Nice try anyways.
Yeah, nice try. Of course, you know I've got to turn you over to the police.
Oh, well, of course. Maybe you'll get another job out of it. Your first big case.
Aw, you're too kind.
Huh? Oh, sure. Here you are.
Delicious meal.
Yeah, this dinner is a killer, chef.
No, you're the killer.
Pass the green beans.
Here you are.
Thanks.
This chicken is terrific.
Is there an extra chair? I'm starving.
Rosemary!
What a surprise.
You were right, I guess. There's no such thing as a water allergy, but there better not be more than a smidgen of salt on this baked potato.
You're not...
Waiter, take back these beans. They're far too cold. Well, don't just stand there. Chop, chop. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to wonderful me. Happy birthday, dear Rosie. Happy birthday to me.
Bro. Hey, bye. Oh, fuck.